And we are rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And keeping the ball in the palm, interlace the fingers and squeeze. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. And release. We'll go around the back. Switch. 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 Hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. And put the ball on the floor. Assess how the feet feel. Step on the ball and press down 3 times. Knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Press the ball just below the ball of the foot. At the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release, reassess, and repeat with the other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Get rid of the ball. Get it out of the way. Reassess the feet. And let's do some wood chop. Show me if to go up to shoulder height. I'm going to go a little higher. And then diagonally from one side to the other. And then the other side. And then shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, center, twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step to the side, gather starlight. And center, gather from the other side. Center. Let's take some steps forward. And then knee towards the opposite elbow. Don't have to touch it. And then slap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind you. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk. Or march. Or jog. So we're going to do the seated exercise today. We will do some sit to stands as usual. 10 of those. I'm going to hop, but do whatever feels right for you to get the heart rate going, including what you're doing, as long as it's safe. And I'm going to do some 5 seconds after class for those watching on video. And we're going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10. Twenty. And 32 breaths. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands up overhead. Come up on your toes if you can. Come on back down, bend back if you can. Come back to center. Drop one hand, bend in that direction. Go the other way. Interlace the fingers overhead again. Drop the hands to the chest and push out. Come on down, interlace behind the back, raise the hands up and squeeze. Go a little higher. Come on down, put your fingertips on your shoulders, rotate the elbows forward in a circle. And then backwards. Bend the arms and tap the shoulders. Bring one arm across the body, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. Then the other, fingers down. I'm sorry, yeah, fingers down, same one. And then flop that wrist, keep flopping. Then rotate in one direction. And then the other. Other hand and arm extended. Pull back with the fingers up. Fingers down. And flop. Rotate. Go the other way. And come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Come back to center. Bring your hands up over the head, cup the ear, look up, tug gently. And then chin to the collarbone, look down, keep tugging. And go the other way. Chin up. And down. And then come back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. And then grab a stick. Putting it inside the arch of 1 foot, other knee is bent. Slide down the stick. Repeat the other way. Come on up, bring 1 foot out in front. Put the stick behind the leg, slide down the stick. Lift the sole and wiggle if you can. Press the sole of that foot against the stick. And repeat on the other side. Hamstring first. And then the sole of the foot. All right, come on back up. We're gonna do Dr. Lee's dynamic stick routine. So the stick is on the shoulders and we're twisting at the waist. And if you can, bring some steps into it very slowly. And then we're gonna go side to side. Keep stepping if you can't do that. And then down below the waist, side to side. And then on one side, back and forth. And then back and forth on the other side. And then paddle a kayak in front. Reverse direction. Bring the stick up to the shoulders, palms facing away, flop the wrists. Go down below the waist and back to the shoulders. Go above the head if you can, otherwise just stay up, going up to the shoulders. And stop at the shoulders, reverse the grip, and flop the wrists. Go down below the waist. And above the head, if you can. Stop at the shoulders, put the stick behind you again on the shoulders, and do some step ups, only going as high as feels safe for you. And then rotate the hips, same caution. And then twist at the waist. One more time. And then bring the stick down to one side, hand at or near the top, swing behind. And then the other way. All right, and let me just, there's an error message. On my phone. All right, got rid of that. Bring the stick to the middle, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top. Come up on your toes, back on your heels, rocking back and forth about 20 times. And 20, all right. Let's put the stick down and grab a chair. I'm going to start with some sit to stands. Again, as usual, I'm going to move my hands. You can either follow me or do whatever feels safest for you. And then come on down, sit down, move this back a little. And you're in the middle of the chair, hands are up parallel to the ear. You're going to bend forward with your core engaged and come back. And then cross your arms. And tap the back of the chair again. Core is still engaged. All right. Let's sit back in the chair, lift the feet and kick. And then stomp some grapes, either alternating the feet or stomping at the same time. Or doing both. And then bring one foot up. And rotate the ankle in one direction. Then go the other way. Point the toes towards and away from the shin. And then hinge forward and push down on your knee of the leg that's crossed. And come back up, put that leg on the floor, cross the other one, and rotate in one direction. And then the other. Point towards and away. Hinge and push. And come on back. Put your feet down on the ground. And hands out to the side and move back and forth from the waist sideways. All right. Then hands in prayer position, push together. One hand on top of the other, grab your fingers and pull. Reverse the position of the hands and pull. Pop the biceps. Turn sideways in the chair, put your hands on the back of the chair and look over your rear shoulder and twist. Come on back and do it one more time. And then go the other way. Twist. And come back. And twist. And come back. All right, put your legs out and just go towards the toes. You don't have to touch them. All right, good. I'm gonna sit down for the breathing. You can sit or stand. We're doing 4-7-8. 4 in through the nose, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Try to keep the ratio, even if you go a little faster than I do. Here we go. And then we're gonna stand up, move the chair out of the way. Rub the hands together, cultivate chi. Form a chi ball. And let it move you around wherever it wants to go. And center. 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. Gather it from below. And namaste.
Thank you, Thom.
Hey, Mira, thanks for being here.
See you Monday.
See you Monday, yeah.
Have a good weekend.
You too. You too. And for everyone else, I will do the 5 Tibetans. Should I do 21? I think I'll do 21, which is the maximum recommended. I usually do 11 here. But, and so you can do up to 11 or you can do 16, whatever suits your fancy on either all of them or do different number on some of them, and whatever works for you. But I'm gonna do 21. All right. Switch the camera to FaceTime. Coming back on this, you can spin or you can just twist at the waist and swing the arms. Here we go. I'm doing 21, up to 21. It goes much slower than I do. Might have been 22. When you're done, take 2 breaths. And we're gonna hit the floor. All right. All right. Modifications, you can put the soles of your feet on the floor. And when you lift your head, neck and shoulders and your chin comes towards your chest, you just lift the soles off. In the regular version, the legs are extended and come up. Now, if you have lower back problems, put your hands behind your back rather than at your side. If you have neck problems, put the hands behind your head. I'm gonna do the regular version up to 21 for you. I'm gonna do 21. I hope. I haven't done 21 in a while. And when you're done, take 2 breaths. We're coming over and getting up on our knees. And on the thighs, on the hamstrings or the glutes, I should say. If you can't do back extensions, just come back on your knees and come forward. If you can, though, bend back and come forward, up to 21. And when you're done, take 2 breaths. And sit down. In the modified version, the soles of the feet are on the floor. Your hands are usually by your waist, but if you need to put them behind you, do so. In the unmodified version, the legs are extended. However you start, you're coming into an extended, an inverted table. That's 1. I'm doing up to 21. And again, take 2 breaths. We're going to turn around. Modified version. Tabletop to Cobra. By modified down dog to up dog, you can combine the two. Or stop wherever you want, up to 21. And when you're done, come around, sit down, fold your legs. However feels right for you this morning. And take 2 breaths. You're going to rotate 6 times in one direction. No, we're going to rotate 11 times in one direction and 10 in the other. Either sitting up or bending down. On the last round, we're going to stretch out and do around a box breath. In for the count of 4, hold for the count of 4, exhale for the count of 4, and hold for the count of 4. We'll then do it over the left knee and then over the right knee. All right, 11 times on the rotation in one direction, 10 in the reverse. And I'm going the other way. And stretching out, box breath. Box breath left. And box breath right. Come on up, reverse the position of legs. What was on top goes below, what was in front goes behind. We're going to switch the direction we rotate 11 times in and reverse 10 times. And do another 3 rounds of box breath. Here we go. Reversing direction. And as you come up, out as we go back, down. And stretching out, box breath. Then over the right side, box. And the left side. And come on up. Sit down. Okay, have a great weekend. See you all Monday.